Guys, this is Palm with Pro Box Respect, TKO. I'm here with the former British heavyweight champion, current WBC silver champion, the Bodysnatcher, Dillian Whyte. Dillian, how you doing, bro? You alright?
I'm good, man. Just training.
Yeah.
Second session done of the day, and it's, what time is it? It's only 1:20.
Yeah, already, mate. You're really going for it, aren't you?
One more in a couple of hours, so
good man.
Get some food and that, you know.
Just a quick mention to your trainer there as well, Mark Tibbs. You've been with him for a while now. We'll come back to him in a minute. But you actually started out in MMA and kickboxing, didn't you? And then you came into boxing at a later point.
I started boxing late. I started boxing, I think, age 20, which is late. People say, it's funny because a lot of people say, oh, this guy has had no experience. What people forget is I've had no experience. Sure. You know, I'm fighting guys who've been boxing for 20 years, 15 years, you know what I mean? This is my 9th year, you know what I mean? This is my 9th year, coming up to my 9th year, my 9th year is almost over. You know, I've had 7 amateur fights. I've been learning the job and I'm still learning. They start clicking together now though, but you know, everyone makes excuses. Oh, this guy's had 20 amateur fights only. This guy's, but you know, I just crack on, man. I let people talk. I don't cry about my inexperience. I go in the fight, I find a way to win. You know, whichever way it is, whether it's by points or getting into a war or a box, whatever I gotta do, I find a way to win. We train, we work and stuff, we work on everything. We don't work on one specific thing in camps. When these fights come, I can adapt. Yeah. You know, if one thing ain't working, I can go to something else.
Dillian, I'm probably going to ask you different questions in random order, so you know, just bear with me. So, your last fight, Lucas Brown, great performance. You looked really great on your feet, nimble. You look very lean as well, and obviously a big up to Mark Tibbs for that as well. Do you think that's your best performance today?
Yeah, you know, it is my second biggest. You know, listen, all of my performances have all been good. You know,
sure.
We've all taken something away from all of them because I'm learning all of them have been good. You know, I got a good team behind me. You know, my team is full of people. I got Mark, my brothers. You know, Leon, the whole of Loughborough. Yeah. You know, I got guys behind the scene who don't even want to be mentioned boxing. You know, I got a great team, man, but it all depends on me. You know, all this training, everything depends on me. You know what I mean? And I'm the highest, most motivated, driven person on this team. I always want to work. I don't stop working. I'm hungry. I'm stubborn. You know, I don't listen to what people. I don't care what people say about me. I just want to
just get on with it.
Just keep working and just keep proving them wrong and just keep, you know, being successful, man.
Mate, just as you said there, even you fought out in Nebraska on the Terence Crawford Odongo undercard. That must have been some experience as well.
Yeah, it is. You know, listen, I'm my own manager. I've been managing myself for the last 3 or 4 years or whatever. Okay. So I make these little strategic decisions, you know. Everything I do, there's a reason behind it, you know. I mean, going in Omaha, you know, I was just introduce myself to the American crowd. Yeah. Subtly, not in a massive show. You know, go out there, get my name out there, fight out there, because a lot of people in America know me, but you know, fought out there, destroyed the guy. I wasn't a real beater, but it was still a tough guy. Destroyed him, you know. Subtly, I try and make these little strategic moves, you know what I mean? I know my name is mentioned in America with all the top American guys.
So fair play to say you're probably with the currently the biggest promoter in the world, probably Eddie Hearn, you know, and he's just announced that $1 billion deal with Perform Group. So obviously that was a good strategic move by you as well, right? Yeah,
you know, we studied Eddie Hearn after the AJ fight because Sky liked me. Sky liked what I did, obviously, you know what I mean? That fight with AJ started off as a normal fight. I built up fight into a pay-per-view fight. I made him into a pay-per-view star.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because before me, he never fought anyone else before pay-per-view, and it was actually going to be a normal Saturday night fight, but built into a pay-per-view, you know. So we work well. Me and Eddie, we got a good relationship. Sky likes me and him is cool. We got this love-hate relationship at time because it's frustrating because I'm trying to get the same fights that Joshua's trying to get, and obviously Joshua is paying a bit more money than what I am at the minute, so it's understandable, but you know, so it's, and you have 2 of the top 5 heavyweights in the same stable, so we both sort of fishing around for the same
things. For the same opponents, aren't you?
Yes, it makes it a little bit difficult at times, and it's frustrating, you know what I mean? But, you know, but then it is cool. When we do business, it's great business. Good. You know, but sometimes we have a little, you know, but we always get on, we always find a way, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Listen, people say what they want about him, but me and him do good business together. And, you know, it is what it is. I proved my worth, and he's proved his worth to me, obviously, you know what I mean? But, you know, we're just on the verge of climbing over into, you know, so.
Do you know what's next for you?
July 28th. I don't know who yet or whatever. There's a few opponents or whatever, but I think we should secure someone in the next week or so. Just take some.
So watch this space here.
So we'll see what he comes back with in a minute.
Mate, the heavyweight scene is obviously brimming in the UK and overseas as well. So if I said to you right now, mate, I don't know, in the next 6 months, you could have Wilder, Joshua, Pulev, Povetkin, Fury. Which one of those would you say I'll fight? I know you fight all of them, even probably on the same night. But who would you go for?
In list, I'd like to fight Wilder, win the belt. I have a massive fight with AJ.
Yeah.
Beat him a second time, and then fight Tyson Fury and close off. That's my ideal. Will be my next 3 fight. But in an ideal world, from my point of view, prefer me to fight probably Dominic Brazil, Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua. You know, or maybe Pulev, Joshua, Wilder. You know, in that sort of order, or Brazil, whatever.
You don't care, do you?
Me, I want to go in, man. You know, I've been learning. I'm still learning. Still a lot more to come, but I believe I fight better and I learn more in the proper fights.
Yeah.
These lower tier fights, I go and do my thing, but you know, I need that pressure. I need that heat. You know, makes me perform. As you can see, before the Brown fight, everyone 90% of you said Brown was going to win by KO.
Yeah.
Now people say, oh, Brown was rubbish. Brown's this because I went in there and I managed him and dealt with him in epic fashion. Now people are talking all this stuff now, but before I read the panels, I read the polls, I see what the general public was saying, what everyone was saying. They want to say that Brown was going to win by knockout because, and rightly so, he's a big puncher, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've had shoulder surgery, I did knock anyone out for a minute, but I thought Alco's guys were scared of me, they feel my power and they've been running around, but you know, Brown came to fight and this is what happened, you come to fight me, you get knocked out.
Dil, you know what? I'm going to say this even as a fan, you're vastly improved from your fight with Josh, and that would be a huge fight. You know, 80, 90,000, I think that would do that easily. Yeah,
no, we're getting there, you know what I mean? Up until Joshua fight, I was training by myself in Brixton. I was running around, following Klitschko around, going to Detroit, training in Austria and stuff, so I wasn't focused on myself. That fight taught me a lesson, you know. I got the skills, I got all the ingredients, but I need to settle myself down and do it properly and employ professional people, and that's what I do. And now you've got that. Yeah. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions that have been put to me by the fans. Now, one of them, as you know, you're quite aware of the WBC situation. Some bloke said, what does Dillian Whyte have to do other than fight 96 eliminators to get his title shot? What's your perspective on it, mate? Listen, boxing's a business. You know, it's all about money, man. It's all about money, you know. You know, the WBC is thinking about their percent. If Joshua Wilder fight, they make $1.5 million, $2 million. Just in sanctioning fees, right? Yeah, just in their percent. You know, if me and Wilder fight, they make a couple of $100,000, maybe 200, 100 grand. Sure. So they're thinking, it's a business. Of course. If I say to you, I give you £1 million to do a couple of rounds of sparring with me, and I said, yeah, I give you probably run them all, mate. I give you £10 to do this interview. You're gonna come and do the round, even though you ain't got no chance. You're gonna come and spar. Yeah. It's £1 million. So it's just business, you know. It's a business. You know, I take it personally because I'm a fighter, but I'm also my own manager, so I understand. So for me, it's a crossroad. Me as the fighter, me as the manager. Me as the manager understand it's a business. And these guys trying to chase money, and they don't want to take risks against me because I'm super dangerous. I'm just as dangerous as the champions. Yeah. So, me as a fighter saying these guys are punks because they don't want to fight me. So, you know what I mean? You know, but it is what it is, man. It's, you know, I get it. Good. But they can't hide forever. One other question I've got for you, mate. Again, from one of the guys on social media, said since you've teamed up with Mark Tibbs, which is probably what 6-7 fights or so now, mate. What's he brought different to your sort of fight game, if you like? You know what? You know, he's taking what I already have and working it, improving it, and tightening it, and also allowing me to keep my same artwork style and adding these little bits and pieces in it as well. So yeah, it ain't trying to change me and trying to turn me into something else. We just betting what I have and adding little defensive bits, just sort of refining, and right? Adding the extra punch and other little things here and there. You know what I mean? You know, and you know, me and Mark's always talking. Sometimes we go over the same thing because you know he's showing me this way and because my body works this way. But we always find a way of making it work. You know what I mean? Like I like to fire my back foot and he likes me to fire my front foot. So you know, it's different little things. But now we have a good balance. It takes about 4 or 5 fights to get there. Now that balance is there. Now, I'm doing stuff what he's thinking about when I'm sparring. I'm doing stuff that he's thinking about when I do it. I look at him and he's like, I was just thinking that, so it takes a while to gel, like anything. It's, everything is like a relationship, innit?
Good. Deal, I've really enjoyed the chat today. I know you've got to rest up, you've got another couple of sessions coming. Me and Mark need to head out as well. So listen, thank you for the chat. Any last minute shout outs to anybody?
No, thanks for coming up, taking time to interview. I know you drove 100 and something miles, thank you for the time, and
appreciate that,
support. Thanks everyone. Keep giving the WBC stick. Keep giving all these champions stick till they fight me. Just a simple, humble guy. I just want to win these fights. I want to give the fans nights that they remember. When I'm gone, I just want people to say, you know what, he fought everyone, he was a true warrior.
Yeah.
And he kept it real with the people the whole time.
I think a lot of people know that about you, mate. Listen, WBC, I love you guys, but give this man his shot. He deserves it. Yeah. Bro, listen, thanks again for your time, and we'll catch up soon. And all the best with your next fight as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Take care.
Cheers, bro.